Hey, hello, good morning, everyone. Hope you all are doing very well. So today in this video, I'm going to explain about the virtual DOM, how does the render the React element on the UI. So before that, uh, first we will discuss about what is DOM. So DOM is nothing. It's a tree structure of HTML element. It means whatever the things you are able to see on the web pages that's are stored in the browser in the form of object, and that object are in a hierarchical form like in the form of tree. So that is document object model. So now okay, so I wanted to share my screen to explain in a good way. So let's come here. Hide floating meeting controls. Okay, fine. So here you can see this is the tree structure of HTML element where there is a body and there is a child of the body that is 2D and some H1 element and the paragraph and some different tags. So here, if you want to change this element dynamically, what will happen is like if you want to change this h1 element, you will just select this element with the help of browser API and you will change it. But in this case, what will happen, the the whole tree will be created again, and that's how they will affect the performance of application, because whenever you are trying to change it dynamically, the element of the web pages or HTML tree, whole the whole the tree has been created. And that's why the React will use the virtual DOM. So now let's start with the virtual DOM. What is that? So virtual DOM is nothing. It's a programming concept in which a virtual representation of UI or the copy of the real DOM has been stored in a memory, and that is synchronized with the real DOM. That's real DOM is discussed currently, and that synchronization is done by the React library, that is React DOM, and the whole process is called reconciliation. Okay, so let's repeat this again. So it's a programming concept. It's a programming concept, and virtual representation of the UI has been kept in a memory and synchronized with the real DOM with the help of React library, that is React DOM, and the whole process of uh, creation and synchronization is called reconciliation. That is the virtual DOM. So let's discuss about how that the virtual DOM works behind the screen. So what will happen here, whenever the React will render the component on the UI. So you know what is component? Component is nothing, it's a piece of code. So whenever the React will render the component on the UI, the copy of the actual DOM, the real DOM has been created, and that is known as the virtual DOM. So let's here for an example, this is the body, this is our components. For example, let's say this is our mm, a component, and React is going to render this on the UI. So the copy of this DOM has been created in the memory, and after that, whenever we trying to manipulate the React element, then again the other copy has been created with the changes. So first time we have the real DOM, And when the React render the component, the copy of the real DOM has been created, and when any changes will happen, then again the copy of the virtual DOM has been created. And now what React will do, React will find out the what are the changes in between the previous virtual DOM and the current created virtual DOM. And they will find out that changes, and that changes will, that only change applied on the real DOM. And that's how React not going to recreate the real DOM again. And in this way, the performance of application has been improved. So it's not instantly the React is going to change the element of, or we can say the nodes of TD instantly, but they will do the batch update. So as we know, React is declarative in nature. It means like it's do the batch update. They have some frequency, and they will wait for some. They have some defined frequency, and they will wait is there any other changes will also come. And if there is any other change, they will wait, and whole the changes will apply on the real DOM once. If there is no change in their frequency time, that the only one change will go and change the manipulate the that nodes, or that is that element of the DOM. So that's how virtual DOM works. So let's discuss about some, like how that React is going to compare the changes in the virtual copy of virtual DOM and the other copy of the virtual DOM. So React uses some algorithm, some diffing algorithm. So okay, let's go through some example. Like we have this DOM, document object model, and here there is any root change, root element change. Like there, this div has been changed. So here what will happen? Just React will go and find out this div, and only div has been changed. Is the div, and that is called a root change, and that will be changed. And if this div has some class name, let's we have for example this class name of this div has been ABC, and now you changes the class name to the XYZ. So only that name of the attribute has been changed. But but the more important is that whenever there is change in some list of the document, here the other thing will come in picture, like ski. So like for example, if the let's the we have the UI and li list of the item. Let's in list of the item we have individual thing, and so let's we have changed this li. So what will happen? React will go and find out is there any change in first li, is there any change in second li, and this is there any change in the third li. So this will also hit the performance of the application, because they are heavier, they have take more time to check all the things. So that's why the other things will come in picture, that is key. So what will happen whenever we use the map or list thing, we have to provide the key. And also when you are going to code something, if you are listing the things and you are not providing the key, they will throw an warning like you have to provide the key. So what will happen when we provide the key of the each list, the React will go and find out, okay, the key number 5 has been changed. Again, if there is more if there is change in more than one list, they will go and find out that key. Okay, list key number 5, 6 and 7 has been changed, and they will go to do the batch update to the original or real DOM, and they will go there directly, and only that li has been changed over there. And that whole is called whole is done by the diffing process, diffing algorithm. And that's how the virtual DOM has been worked. So this is the basics of this is the how virtual DOM works behind the screen, and this whole thing is done by React itself. We do not have to take care of this. That's why React is called declarative in nature, and their performance of the application has been more and more faster as compared to the application has been built by the JavaScript. So also the React is also it built on the top of the JavaScript. But but why the React will more faster? Because they use the concept of virtual DOM, and that virtual DOM helps to change only the element which actually in changed. Okay, so that's all in this video. Okay, thank you.